Hello and welcome to the Love Navigator and our video segment, Tuesdays with Mr. Romance RX. I am Cupid's Brain Trust, an imaginary love guru here to help solve all your love problems and debunk all the myths and beliefs about love and relationships. Today, we'll be discussing a topic that is essential to our understanding of love: letting go. Letting go of a relationship can be one of the most difficult things to do, especially when we still love the other person. But it's important to remember that sometimes letting go is the best thing for both parties involved. So, let's dive in and explore the truth about love and letting go. Number 1. Love alone is not always enough to save a relationship. Breaking up with someone you love is one of the toughest things a person can go through. It's difficult to imagine life without that special someone who has been a big part of your life. But the truth is, love alone cannot always save a relationship. Other important factors need to be present in a healthy relationship. Trust is one of the most important factors in any relationship. Without trust, a relationship cannot thrive. If you are constantly questioning your partner's honesty or faithfulness, your relationship will likely suffer. Communication is also key to a successful relationship. It's important to be able to talk openly and honestly with your partner about your feelings, needs, and desires. If communication is lacking, misunderstandings can arise and cause a rift between you and your partner. Compatibility is also an important factor in a relationship. While opposites may attract, having common interests and values can help strengthen a relationship. If you and your partner have different goals and aspirations, it can be difficult to maintain a long-term relationship. Number 2. It's natural to feel bad about the breakup. When you decide to let go of a relationship that isn't working, it's important to allow yourself to grieve. It's natural to feel sad, angry, and heartbroken when you break up with someone you love. These feelings are valid, and it's important to take the time to process them. Give yourself the space to cry, journal, or talk to a trusted friend or family member about how you're feeling. Remember that letting go of a relationship that isn't working isn't a failure. It takes courage to recognize when a relationship is no longer serving you, and to make the decision to move on. It's better to let go of a relationship that isn't working than to stay in a toxic or unhealthy situation. You deserve to be in a relationship that brings you happiness, love, and fulfillment. Number 3. Letting go of a relationship can lead to self-discovery and growth. Letting go of a relationship that is not healthy or fulfilling can be one of the most liberating experiences of our lives. It can be scary and uncertain, but it also opens up a world of possibilities for growth and self-discovery. When we're in a relationship, we often put our needs and wants aside to prioritize our partner's happiness. We may compromise on things that are important to us or ignore our desires to maintain the relationship. But when we let go of a relationship, we can finally focus on ourselves and what we need to be happy. This can be a powerful opportunity for self-discovery. We can explore our passions and interests, try new things, and learn more about who we are as individuals. We can reflect on our past experiences and relationships, and use what we've learned to shape our future. Letting go can also be a chance to heal and grow. If we've been in a toxic or abusive relationship, leaving can be a crucial step in our healing process. We can take the time to process our emotions and work through any trauma or pain that we may have experienced. We can seek out support from friends, family, or a therapist and begin to rebuild our sense of self-worth and confidence. Ultimately, letting go of a relationship that is not healthy or fulfilling can lead us to a place of greater self-awareness and self-love. It can help us recognize our worth and value and prioritize our own needs and desires. And it can create a path for us to find a relationship that is truly fulfilling and loving, based on mutual respect, trust, and compatibility. While letting go can be a difficult and emotional process, it can also be transformative and empowering. It can help us grow and evolve as individuals, and create a life that is truly aligned with our deepest desires and values. Number 4. Letting go of a relationship doesn't make you a failure. Letting go of a relationship can be one of the most difficult decisions we ever have to make. It can be filled with feelings of shame, guilt, and self-doubt. We may wonder if we could have done more, tried harder, or been better partners. But the truth is, letting go of a relationship does not mean that we have failed. We often place so much importance on relationships, as if they are the ultimate measure of our self-worth or success. We believe that if we are not in a relationship or if our relationships are not perfect, we are somehow deficient or flawed. But this is simply not true. Relationships are complex and multifaceted, and many factors contribute to their success or failure. Sometimes, no matter how much we love someone or how hard we try, a relationship just isn't meant to be. And that's okay. Letting go is not a sign of weakness. It takes strength and courage to acknowledge when something isn't working and to take action to change it. It's important to remember that we are not defined by our relationships, and that many other aspects of our lives contribute to our overall well-being and happiness. Number 5. Letting go doesn't mean you will never love again. Letting go of a relationship can be an incredibly daunting prospect, especially when we fear that we'll never find love again. It's natural to worry that the love we've lost is the only love we'll ever experience, and that we'll be alone forever. But the truth is, letting go of one relationship opens up the possibility for new love to come into our lives. Love is a powerful and transformative force, and it can manifest in so many different ways. It can come in the form of a new relationship, a deep friendship, a fulfilling hobby or passion, or even a connection with a pet. When we let go of a relationship that is not working, we make space for love to enter our lives in new and unexpected ways. It's important to remember that just because one relationship didn't work out, it doesn't mean that we're destined to be alone forever. We all can love and be loved. And there are so many people in the world who are looking for the same kind of connection that we are. Letting go of a relationship that is not working is an act of courage and self-love, because it allows us to make space for the kind of love that we truly deserve. Of course, the process of letting go can be painful and difficult. We may feel lost, sad, or even hopeless at times. But it's important to remember that these feelings are temporary, and that we will eventually come out the other side. We can take the time to focus on ourselves, to heal and grow, and to open ourselves up to new possibilities. In the end, letting go is not the end of love, but the beginning of a new chapter. It's an opportunity to create the kind of life and love that we truly want and deserve, and to experience the transformative power of love in all its forms. So even though it may be scary, know that letting go can ultimately lead to a more fulfilling and loving life. To summarize, letting go of a past relationship can be a difficult process, but research has shown that it's essential for our mental and emotional well-being. People who can move on from a past relationship are more likely to have healthier and more fulfilling future relationships. As your go-to love guru, I urge you to be honest with yourself and assess if your relationship is truly fulfilling and healthy. And if it's not, and you've tried your best to make it work, then it may be time to let go. The process of letting go can be a roller coaster of emotions, including denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. But the good news is that talking about your feelings with a therapist or a support group can be very helpful during this time. In addition, practicing mindfulness and self-compassion can make the process of letting go easier. People who were able to let go of a past relationship reported feeling less burdened by the past and having an increased sense of freedom and control over their lives. I reiterate again that it is important to remember that letting go of a past relationship doesn't mean you'll never find love again. Love is a powerful force that can come in many forms and at many different times in our lives. People who were able to let go of a past relationship were able to form new relationships, and they often reported that the new relationship was more fulfilling than the past one. So don't be afraid to let go of a past relationship that is no longer serving you. It may be a difficult process, but it can lead to growth, self-discovery, and a brighter future. That's it for today's episode of Tuesdays with me, your Mr. Romance RX. I hope you found the advice useful and informative. And if you have any other love-related questions, don't hesitate to tune in next week for more wisdom. And don't forget to show some love by liking, commenting, and subscribing to our channel for more great content.